Obviously let one slip last series, game one. We just wanted to come out with the right intentions and try to just take care of business.
Score in the second half, 70-40. And that's what they do, and that's what they've done all season long.
Yeah, you get behind the roll. You get behind the roll so easy. You gotta keep doing that.
You think you're in the game, and then all of a sudden, it's blowout city.
It's good. It's a good win. Started a little bit early, found our rhythm in the third quarter, and then, Shea and Dub are special.
It's good. I mean, we don't want to be too satisfied. I mean, again, it's only one game, and so we want to just kind of lock back in and be ready for game two.
This is a game about adjustments, and what do you have to do differently better for game two?
I'm gonna keep that a secret and not let the world know so they don't see it. But we know what we gotta do.
Meanwhile, Anthony Edwards said maybe he needs to get off the ball a little bit more here in game two. I was a little surprised maybe that he shared that with everyone. What adjustments are you expecting, Brian?
Well, they need to just shoot better, obviously, especially from their bench.
Yep.
But also, they got to take care of the ball. The live ball turnovers crushed them. 31 points off turnovers in game one. Can't happen.
Some of those turnovers, too, when you talk about live ball turnovers, they're holding on to the ball for so long. The isolation plays, trying to back guys down, and then OKC just swarms. OKC defense is a defense that takes risks. That is a ton of misses. But when you talk about the open threes, especially from the bench, that's what I have my eye on. 4 of 24 from open threes. That's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Nasri. Those type of threes, they have to go down. But Mike Conley said in media today, they didn't feel as open as they were because of the way OKC's defense scrambles, the way they try to recover on their closeouts. So they've got to settle in, take a breath, and knock down those shots.
And also, don't bite the hand that feeds. I mean, we just came off of one of the most iconic games in NBA playoffs where the Pacers were able to find the hot hand. Well, in the first half of this matchup, the hot hand was Julius Randle. And we're talking about people missing threes. In the first half, he knocked down so many countless threes. So it's like making sure he's involved. I think he had a few field goal attempts in the third quarter, which to me is not normal. Like, he is someone who's playing his best version of playoff basketball right now. And look at these shots. Some of them, it seemed like he was dared to shoot, but guess what? He was in rhythm. Again, this is probably his best postseason yet. Lean on him. And I like the idea of Anthony Edwards coming off ball, because who does that mean the ball is in the hands of? It's Julius Randle.
Right.
Where he's really good at finding Ant, especially in the second half where they struggle.
And fouls plague this team as well. They need to be careful about that. But, Brian, the adage is that a series doesn't start until a team wins on the road. And yet, it feels like with how potent this Oklahoma City team is, it could really, really help out the Timberwolves. That might be the understatement of the year to be able to get this one.
This is a team that won 68 games in the regular season. The idea that they would lose 4 out of 5 if the Wolves fall down 2-0, it's hard to see. Obviously, the Wolves could do it. They've won 7-game series, winning Game 7 on the road before. But I think your point about Julius Randle is very good. He is a great playmaker. He doesn't just have to shoot. In this last series, when they got through that series against the Warriors, he averaged almost 8 assists a game.
Yeah.
So go to him, let him create, take the pressure off Ant, make the Thunder defend more space.
Defense is certainly going to be a theme in this series. And speaking of, today, the 2024-25 all-defensive teams, they were announced here. So the first team, it was headlined by the Defensive Player of the Year, Evan Mobley, Draymond Green, Lou Dort getting his first nod, and then Dyson Daniels and Amen Thompson, Chiney Ogwumike coming in on all first team. And then the second team, Rudy Gobert, Jaren Jackson, and another trio of first-timers here, including J-Dub. But defense is going to be a theme as we look. The Oklahoma City, they have clamped down. We saw what they did to Anthony Edwards here in Game 1. How can he get free today?
Man, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. But I do think he has the mindset. If there's someone who has a chip on his shoulder that wants to perform and wants to snatch the soul out of you, especially considering that SGA just won MVP, I feel like he's going to look at the stage and say, I'm built for it. And especially knowing that he came off of a little bit more rest to give that ankle. But I want to just say this. I've been waiting to say this for a while. It's like Justin Timberlake, right? Finally, we're bringing sexy back when it comes to defense. Defense is here, and it's getting wins. Thank you to the Oklahoma City Thunder for reminding people defense is sexy.
Okay, but on that note, Anthony Edwards is a player that can affect both sides of the ball. He's a player that defends at a high level. Oklahoma City shot 62% from the field in the second half. You know how hard it is to get your offense flowing when you're dragging the ball out of the net and you're going against a set defense. If Minnesota can get some stops and have some offensive flow, that'll also help them offensively.
It was the going small. The Thunder went small. I don't know if the Wolves were ready for that. They should be ready for that tonight.
Well, they've always said, Mark Dagenwell said, we can do that if we have to, and they proved that versatility.
Defense is
sexy.
NBA Countdown in 3.5 hours here. NFL Live is coming up next.
He hated that.
Chiney, we are glad you are back, bringing sexy back.
I got you,
Thank
girl.
you so much.
Trying to keep up with y'all.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, I pull up all brains. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's 88 over here,